Welcome back, everybody, to MaryvilleSaints.com and Saints Vision. I'm Jim Powers, the voice of the Saints. Glad to have you with us as we have our weekly coaches visits. And joining us now is the head women's coach here at Maryville, Chris Ellis. And Chris, obviously a good span of games over the last week, especially yesterday, taking care of, a team that played Kentucky Wesleyan pretty solid a few weeks back.
They did, and they've got a couple good players, good kids that can shoot a little bit. They just weren't getting at it defensively, and we were able to pretty much do what we wanted.
Talk a little bit about some of the performances. And the one thing yesterday that was cool with the big victory is you got a chance to get some of the younger players some playing time, some reps, and some minutes, and they really looked good out there.
Well, we kind of feel like this freshman class is as good a class as we've had, and with them and the addition of Jordan and Alex as sophomores, it really made a big difference in it. And just our depth and the things that we're able to do at practice and get ready for games like this. And I can't really say enough about the performance of Alex and Jordan because they've obviously made a big difference. But they're fitting in, and that's the important thing.
Talked a little bit about the two transfers that came in. Jordan Martin breaking into the starting lineup yesterday. Alex Hillier, number one off the bench. It seems like they're picking everything up pretty easily and starting to do some great things.
I think a year makes a big difference, and I don't think that you can negate the importance of a year in college. They're much different players this year than they were last, and that's due to the fact that they paid their dues, different institutions. But I think freshmen sometimes feel like they're going to come in and play and start right away. And it's really hard to do in a program, any program, less one that's been fairly successful like we have. So that extra year has made a big difference for them, I think. And, Jordan can shoot the ball very well. We knew that she could do that in high school. That's why we recruited her out of high school. Didn't get her on the first bounce, but did get her on the second. And Alex, with her size, is going to be able to do some great things, I think, in our league. And if she finishes what she starts, she's going to be really hard to stop.
This week, not an easy week schedule-wise. We head out to Kansas City on Wednesday to play UMKC, and then Saturday the conference opener against UMSL up at Tritonville.
Yeah, really bad scheduling. UMKC is struggling a little bit, but they played Mizzou to 9 points, and Toledo, who is very good, very tough, and I think they won most recently against Eastern Illinois. So they'll be hard to beat. I know they're not going to take us lightly because they know that we've been pretty decent, and they need to win. So they're gonna come out and they're gonna play really, really hard. They play some 1-3-1. They've got a couple of really athletic kids that it's gonna be a handful for us. And as far as UMSL's concerned, this is their best team, I think, ever. And with Devonna Smith back for year 6,
Seems like she's been there.
She has. She has been there for a while, and so it's going to be really, really difficult to win up there.
It's always great when we get an opportunity to talk about the women's basketball program, and then after this 2-game stretch, you guys get on a plane and get to go to a warm place after finals.
No, I think the girls are looking forward to it. It's something we try to do every year, and Puerto Rico will be a great spot to go before Christmas. Some good team bonding, good warm weather location, and hopefully some good basketball.
Absolutely. Chris, thanks so much for stopping by. We'll talk to you next week.
Jim, thank you.
Chris Ellis, the head women's basketball coach here at Maryville University. We'll get him back next Monday, talk about the week, and set up the Puerto Rico trip next week. For Coach Ellis, I'm Jim Powers. Glad to have you on board with us on MaryvilleSaints.com and Saints Vision. And as always, go Saints.